Once upon a time in Ajobiewe town, there was a woman known to everyone as Risi. She was famous for her delicious akara, a type of fried bean cake that everyone loved to eat for breakfast. Every morning, Risi would set up a small wooden store by the roadside, and soon a long queue of people would form, all eager to buy her tasty akara. The special thing about Risi akara was how irresistible good it smelled and tasted. It was so good that people from different parts of the town and even from neighboring villages came to buy from her. Even the wives at home who made their own akara wondered why their husband and children still prefer to eat at the Risi store. This is no ordinary akara. The wives will talk among themselves. There must be a secret ingredient she uses that we don't know about. Yes, there was a secret, but not the kind anyone could have guessed. Risi had a little helper, a mysterious cat named Ajobiewe, who was said to have a magical powers. Every morning before the first customer arrived, Risi would whisper to Ajobiewe, who would then mysteriously vanish, only to return just as the sun rose, always with a tiny glowing leaf in his mouth. Risi would mix this leaf into her akara batter. It was this magic leaf that made the akara so irresistible. But no one knew about Ajobiewe or magic leaf. All they knew was that Risi akara made their mouths water and their hearts happy. One day, a curious young boy named Tunde, who loved mysteries and adventures, decided to uncover Risi's secret. He thought, if I can find out what makes her akara so special, maybe I can help my mother make the same at home and make her happiest mom in town. Early one morning, Tunde woke up before anyone else and sneaked out to Risi's store. He hid behind a large banana tree close by and watched carefully. Tunde saw something incredible. A small black cat with bright eyes approached Risi's store, carrying a glowing leaf in his mouth. Tunde watched in amazement. As Risi took the leaf, petted the cat, then secretly mixed the leaf into her batter. So that's a secret. Tunde gasped quietly to himself. He knew he had discovered something big. But just as he was about to rush back home to tell everyone, he paused. Tunde realized that exposing Risi's secret could ruin her business and make many people unhappy. He was torn between sharing the secret and keeping it to himself. As Tunde sat behind banana tree, thinking hard about what to do next, Risi turned her head slightly as if she sensed someone watching her. Tunde's heart skipped a beat as Risi paused her cooking and glanced around. Her eyes narrowed slightly, scanning the surroundings. Tunde held his breath, hoping not to be discovered. Luckily, just at that moment, a customer called out a greeting, and Risi's attention was diverted back to her akara. Breathing a sigh of relief, Tunde decided it was best to stay a bit longer and observe what would happen next. As the morning progressed, he watched the magic of Risi cooking bring smile to everyone who ate her akara. Maybe some secrets are meant to be kept, Tunde thought, his mind wrestling. With this big discovery, just as Tunde was about to leave, a new figure entered the scene. This was Auntie Ngozi, one of the town's busiest gossip. She had heard the whisper complain of the other wives and had to come to investigate the secret behind the Risi famous akara herself. Unlike Tunde, Auntie Ngozi was determined to uncover and spread the secret far and wide. Auntie Ngozi greeted the Risi warmly, buying a large batch of akara. All the while, her eyes darted around, looking for any clue. Tunde watched nervously. He knew Auntie Ngosi's reputation. If she found out about the magic leaf, everyone would know by sunset. Tunde felt a growing sense of responsibility. He thought about all the happy faces he had seen that morning and how much joy risi Akara brought to people. He couldn't just let Auntie Ngozi ruin it all. He needed a plan. Quietly, Tunde approached the store once Auntie Ngozi was distracted by a phone call. Risi, he whispered urgently, "I need to talk to you. It's very important." Risi looked at him with a kind smile. "What is it, my dear boy?" In hushed tone, Tunde explained everything he had seen that morning. The cat, the magical leaf, and now Auntie Ngozi snooping around. Risi listened intently, her expression turning serious. "Thank you for telling me, Tunde," she said, her voice low. "This is a big secret indeed. We need to be very careful." Risi glanced at Auntie Ngozi, who was still on the phone but occasionally looking over. "I think it's time for a little magic of a different kind," she whispered, a mysterious twinkle in her eye. Curious, Tunde watched as Risi called Ajobiewe to her side. She whispered something to the cat that Tunde couldn't hear. The cat's eyes glowed briefly, then it scampered off into the bushes, disappearing from the sight. "What did you do?" Tunde asked. "Just a little trick to keep our secrets safe a bit longer." Risi replied, "You see." Just then, Auntie Ngozi finished her call and turned her full attention back to Risi's store. But before she could start her questioning, just as Auntie Ngozi walked towards Risi's store, the sky suddenly darkened, and a light breeze began to wield around the marketplace. Leaves rustled and danced in the air, captivating everyone's attention. It was unusual for such a wind to start so suddenly, especially one that seemed to be circling only around the Risi store. Tunde watched in awe as the wind picked up, wheeling faster, scattering the glowing leaves subtle among the crowd. The leaves seemed to brush against people, leaving them smiling and content, their curiosity forgotten. As they enjoyed the happy feeling, the leaves stirred in them. Auntie Ngozi, now distracted by the strange, beautiful spectacle, forgot her initial purpose. She laughed joyfully. Her earlier suspicions washed away by the pleasant, mysterious wind. Eventually, she walked away with her bag of akara. Her curiosity about Risi's secrets momentarily put aside. As the wind died down, the marketplace returned to normal. Tunde turned to Risi, his eyes full of questioning. "I told you, a little magic," Risi said, smiling gently. "Ajobiewe has more than one kind of magic, and sometimes we need just a sprinkle of joy and distraction to keep our secrets safe." Tunde nodded, understanding the wisdom in her choice. He learned an important lesson that day: not all secrets need to be revealed, especially if they bring joy and do not harm. Risi's secret was safe, and so was the happiness her akara brought to everyone.